Good morning, Mama's Love here. Just hanging outside here today. Just got out of the shower. A little roughed up. I've been spending lots of time, just exploring, spending time with new friends, teaching people to kayak, working in the yard, helping family, staying pretty busy, and, making you little videos of adventures I've been on along the way. And today I wanted to just take some time out and talk about something I've been contemplating. I've been thinking in the shower this morning about support systems and, who you call when things are hard. Do you call your mama? Do you call your best friend? Do you call your partner? What is it that you have set in place for the times that you aren't so strong? And the one thing I realized is sometimes I call on the very people that are only going to make me worse. They're not there to help me or hold me up. If you're crying and upset and you call somebody and you say, "Look, I'm not okay. I have all this on my plate. I need, I'm needing a little help," and they're too busy, or they tell you shouldn't be crying, or that you're crazy and that nobody's being mean to you, or whatever it is. And sometimes learning who your support systems are not is just as important as knowing who is actually there. Do you have a best friend? She calls you your best friend, or he calls you your best friend? Um, are you their best friend, or are they yours? Is it both? Is it even? Are you carrying on relationships with people that are using you, or that um, aren't there to help you, only there if you're good? What I've realized a lot lately is that I have a lot of people in my life that need me, that I'm there for, but I don't have a lot of people in my life that are there for me. Something I need to change is putting some guidelines down on how much I'm expending and carrying on for other people, instead of, trying to help have an even relationship. Are your relationships fulfilling? Or does your friends ask you how you're doing? Do they ask how they can help? Are you only there? Do they only contact you to do something for them? Um, is your partner there when you need them the most? What is it? What is your support system? And is that really a healthy environment for you? For me, I'm realizing a lot of things as I continue to grow, share my life with the people around me. Um, I know that my family is everything to me, and I believe that we are stronger together. And no matter what turmoil comes in that direction, I pull my boots up and I'm there. Um, do they do the same? If you call and you say, "Okay, I can't get here, or my roof's leaking, or things are getting hard," do they come? Are you the only one that comes? Like, we have to think about these things, so that we're not just completely drawn out and destroyed by feeling alone. Learning these kind of things has been quite a journey for me, honestly. I am 44 years old, okay? 44. Nobody taught me um, to care for myself. I was just so good at caring for everybody else that I didn't take the time out. I didn't take the time out to feed my soul. I didn't take the time out to be sure that these relationships that I'm holding so tight are even-ended relationships. Um, can you freely talk? I had my child actually come to me and tell me that they should be able to say whatever they want without walking on eggshells of someone getting hurt. But some of the words were very, very painful, like felt, almost abusive. Where's the line? Where's the line where you have to have tact when you're communicating with your feelings, and the line for that you have to hold it in? Life's a learning lesson, guys. Uh, Challenges are coming up a little bit more and more every time. I'm trying to learn and grow with it, and it's hard. It's hard to decide what the right thing is to do. Where you need to be stronger, and where you need to set boundary lines for um, what's happening around you for your own sanity. So, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. How do you know, if your relationship is even-sided or that it's healthy? Um, at what point do you give up trying with somebody? Is it okay for someone to just love you to death when you're at your best and you have everything to give, and really just shit on you when you don't? I don't think so. I think that it's time that we learn to set our boundaries. People need to stand up to, what your world is created on some level. And if they can't, maybe they shouldn't be a part of your world anymore. Maybe it's just too much, Are you spending your days just bending over backwards trying to save everybody else, and realizing that when you're weak, when you're not strong enough to handle it, when you're in your tears saying, I got all this on my plate and it's just too much and I really just can't take anymore, do they start screaming and yelling at you? Or do they come and give you a hug and say, I'm here, what can I do? I don't think I have a whole lot of that in my world. I don't. I know that my love, my feelings are to take care of the ones I love. Under no circumstances do I turn my back on my family. They need me, I'm there, whatever it is. If I had plans to go play with the flowers, I'm not going to play with the flowers, I'm coming to help, because that's where my heart lies. But today I got a real good realization as I was, in the shower, noticing that, I felt angry and resentful and hurt and just not what I want to be, not in my happy place. I realized, who do you turn to that you should not? Who do I call when I'm at my weakest? And do they kick me in my teeth, or do they help hold me up? Maybe, they're just not the right decision for me. And changes need to be made. They're hard lessons. This life is constantly challenging me to grow and learn. I don't want to feel angry. I don't want to feel resentful. I want to raise the vibration, and I deserve to be happy, and I have to make those decisions for myself. I have to choose me sometimes. And I think as women, we just weren't taught. We're just always people pleasing, always trying to be better, always trying to be good enough, always trying to overcompensate, and we don't take the time out to do the same thing for ourselves. For me, I think that's time to change. I think I'm better at helping. I'm better at changing the energy, because energy is contagious, when I'm at my best. And I have to make decisions and not to let somebody in so deep that they can, knock me down when I'm at my weakest. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Any input. We all can learn something from each other. What do you think? Do you think I'm overreacting in my sensitivity? Or do you think that it's a lesson to be learned for all of us? All right, guys. Enough ranting for now. I love ya. Mwah.